Hi, how old are you? Whenever we meet with some person, first question usually is how old are you? And we usually say what is there on our passport or our Aadhaar card. But are you really that age? Is your each and every organ is at that age? So there are some different things like what is your heart age? What are your muscle age? So the number that we see on our passport or on our Aadhaar card, usually that is chronological age. By the time after your birth, how you're aging. But there is something called metabolic age. There is something called biological age. There is something called fitness age. So, though you are growing older, maybe your metabolic age or your biological age is faster than you or slower than you. Which one is better and how can we know? So usually what happen, a person who are sedentary, who are not working out, who are sitting for a longer time, they will get much more age than their actual age number. So what happened is, if you are continuously sedentary for longer time, if your muscle is inactive, if you are not performing a good exercise, if you are not sleeping well, if you are not having a healthy diet, if you are having much more of unhealthy and processed diet, you will be lagging behind of your own age. So what is fitness age? That determines how strong your heart is, how strong your cardiovascular system is, how strong your VO2 max is, and how strong your strength is. What is your, so if your fitness age is good, then it will go for your metabolic age. That means your metabolic, if with the increment of your fitness age, your metabolic age now by itself increases or get better. So what is your metabolic age? That determines how is your sugar control, how is your health, how is your metabolic control, do you have fatty liver, all this. Okay, so that usually determine with your body composition, how much fat percentage you are having, how much muscle content you are having in your body, how is your basal metabolic rate, that comes to your biologic age. So how high is your BP? Is your sugar control? Do you have cholesterol? Is the cholesterol level is up? So that causes your metabolic age. So first we have to take care in all this. First you have to take care of our fitness age. So start with your exercise, resistant training. Then by itself, obviously, metabolic age will improve. So metabolic age with your muscle. So whenever you're doing exercise, in that definitely you will gain your muscle. So with the muscle gain, with the fat loss, with your basal metabolic rate improvement, your body's metabolic rate or metabolic age will get better. With the fitness age, better fitness age and better metabolic age, your biological age will improve. So that means if a person is 60 years age, their basal, if and they are active, they are taking at least strength training 3 to 4 days in a week, or they are taking at least walking, brisk walk, cycling, or aerobic, any aerobic activity 150 to 30 minutes in a week, or very high intensity workout for 60 to 75 minutes in a week. So we will see that they are improving their fitness, they're improving their VO2 max. At the same time, when they are doing resistant training, muscle and some stretching, stretch band, weightlifting, they are improving their muscle mass. So when they are improving their heart health, when they are improving their muscle mass, obviously their fat will come down. So they are recompositioning their whole body. With this, they'll definitely increase their heart health, their organ function. So their kidney will improve, their lungs will improve, their heart will improve, their gut will improve, and with everything, for everything, we need a proper rest, that is sleep. So if they are taking sleep for 6 to 8 hours, so that will give us a recovery time, so their age percentage will come down. So first we have to focus on our fitness, then that will improve our body composition, so that will improve our organ health. So overall, though you are 60 years, your age will come down to somewhere near 40 years. So it can be vice versa. If a person is 40 years and they are sedentary, they are not eating properly, late night dinner, they're not sleeping properly, they're not even exercising anything, and lot of stress, we can see though they are 40 years, their BP is high, their cholesterol is high, their sugar level is upway. So in these things, we see that every day. So what is happening? Though they are at 40 years of age, their actual age is becoming 60. So on this birthday, take a decision. You want to be at 40 or you want to be at 60. Start exercising, start moving your day, and start having a good amount of food, healthy food, wholesome food, more of protein and fiber. Reduce your refined carbohydrate, avoid smoking and alcohol. Happy birthday.